Hi, so my name's Aqmar Zaman. I am actually 21, turning 22 this year. So my Cantonese is not the best, but I'm still working on it. I used to be a university student at BU a couple years ago, but I'm actually moving to Australia in a little less than 2 weeks from now. I think the thing about Hong Kong is very different from Bangladesh. Here, people are much more open-minded. They're very conversive, they talk a lot, they like to explore different ideas, whereas in Bangladesh it was very conservative. People were very uptight, they wouldn't really talk to other people, they mostly had their heads in the books. But here you can actually express yourself, you can be more free, as well as here you can join a lot of societies. Back in Bangladesh you don't really have that kind of option or that freedom to. Actually, majority of my friends here are all pretty much local, either local or mixed Chinese, maybe Chinese Filipino or something like that. Here it's different because a lot of the friends that I have are quite open. They really like to express their ideas. They're very giving. They're very kind as well. But sometimes it's a bit difficult because some people, like locals in Hong Kong, don't exactly speak English, or they might be too scared to communicate with someone. Most of the time, it's been quite good because through kind of making friends with a lot of locals here, I've been able to improve my Cantonese siu. Very little. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a pilot, but it was very difficult for me because in high school, once I started taking the classes, I didn't really enjoy it. So once right before joining BU, my dad and I had a chat and we were like, I don't want to do engineering, I don't want to be a pilot, I want to go into something business, because I think entrepreneurship gives you a lot more freedom than most other courses. You can start a retail business or go into finance, whatever it is. So that's kind of why I chose entrepreneurship. So actually most of my life was spent with, like I said, with the locals in Hong Kong. So it was very interesting because I got to really immerse myself in the Hong Kong culture. Most of the food I ate was either like tam chai or cha san teng, very local food, even bolo bao. So for me, it was quite a good experience because I got to really get into the Chinese culture and it made me feel like a very different person. It also helped me kind of open my mind to like different flavors of food, as well as different levels of spice, because the spice levels back home versus here is very different. It's a lot more oily back there, but here when you eat the spice, it like numbs your mouth. So it's very different. Plus, even like we would go for what's it called? We would go for like late night meals after dinner to have like Chinese desserts, whether it be mango with ice cream and things like that, or even have the bubble tea. So these are things like I never got to experience back home, but here it's something I really, really enjoyed once coming here. The thing I'll miss a lot or the most about Hong Kong is really the people. I think the connections I made in Hong Kong were some of the deepest I've ever made. So a lot of my best friends that I made were in Hong Kong. And I'll definitely miss the people here. A lot of the friends that I made in ISAC, I would consider them best friends or long-time friends that maybe I'll invite to my wedding maybe 20, 30 years later. But I think I really appreciate the friends I made here and the connections I was able to make, as well as how easy it is in Hong Kong. It's so convenient, whether it's going on transportation or going to find food at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Even the night spending in Lang Kwai Fong, drinking, it's so convenient, it's all there, it's fun, and you can always have the freedom to choose what you want to do. All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys really enjoyed kind of getting a little glimpse of my life, or at least the one I have in Hong Kong. Make sure to like and subscribe, and definitely keep up to date with the following content.